marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Prescott now on second down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now third down and very long. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Prescott to throw it. He's going to air one out. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
The Falcons send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Now Benjamin. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, first and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second down, Pollard again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Willis now off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on third and 3. Now Willis on first and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up second down.
It's second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Option play, here's Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, 33 yards. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I'd think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
Now they'll change things up.
We're going to 54. Wire 47.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, 70 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Falcons 7.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Willis. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Willis. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Panthers street. Panthers on the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Come on.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Willis looking to throw it. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Touchdown! C.D. Lamb from 8 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking for Elliott, and he's got the catch on the crossing route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Robinson with another carry. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A give left side to Robinson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now Prescott going to change the play.
47.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Into space at the 45. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is...
There he goes, left side. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. Flush to his right. It's complete, right side to Benjamin. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Right back to the air with Willis. He finds his man, Pollard. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Willis. Able to hit his target land. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Go, check. Go, check.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready, set.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Willis. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, kill. Swerve, hey. We're going to 54, one here.
To throw is Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Hey, 47.
First down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And a dump off here to Robinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Kill.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Here we go, 46.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Kill.
They run with Ford. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A second down throw for Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Kill. 47. Hey, 47. We're going to 54. One here. Then we're going to 53.
Now Prescott. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
47. Hey, kill. Hey, we go, kill. We're going to 54. One here.
Prescott now. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
It's 4th down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide. Here we go, going to 54, wide.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they're going to speed things up here.
At the Cowboys' 49.
Prescott now on second down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 49 yards.
And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
35. Falcons 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
In motion goes the tight end.
Warriors 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Check that.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back.
Come on, come on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they are looking good. A two-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them.
There he goes, left side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 185 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Pollard. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is set.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from a yard out. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Prescott's pass intercepted.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd down, Pollard again. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with...
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 58 yards. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Robinson up the middle.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson,
saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
47. Hey, 47. We're going to 53.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Dragon 60.
Here's Willis on 3rd and long.
And that will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That's taken on the 25. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there.
And it will be Falcon football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Everybody, kill. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 54. Why ain't? What do you think?
Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Why ain't?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hey, kill. 47.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Looking deep for Elliott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, you know, get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have